Vince. Let me try to quickly explain. Good to see you, brother. Great questions you're having. No knock. I just like to make sure that's all okay. Here's the deal. So you wanted 5 deals a month. You're 1 out of 3 closer. That's about 15 leads to generate 5 transactions, right? So 15 leads over 12 months is about 180 per year. So the goal is about 1,000 impression, right? People seeing my ads that are low funnel. If you remember Paul talking about that, that's the now people, right? They're here. This is the 30 to 60 day people here. And then these are the lookers, tire kickers, right? People just popping your ad. You can get 10,000 impressions, 5,000 impressions for that kind of money of this people. That's a lot of work. And a lot of times you net out less than what your goal is. High intent, ready now people is what we're after. So the synopsis, if you will, the example, quality target lends to good relative high click-through rate. Impressions, low target, not accurate audience, lends to a low click-through rate. But the spend is more because it's expensive in DFW to play in that field. So, and that's just because of your market. It has nothing to do with us. We're going to do a 3,000 fee and go up to $9,000 for you on spend. We're usually not that low. So I'm going to take care of you because I want to help you with your business. But the example was 1,000 impressions with 10% click-through rate will generate me about 100 leads in a given month. So 1 out of 3 is the closing ratio. We'll use a third. So this is really like, X equals Y. So here's the factor, right? The Y factor is 1 out of 3. So let's say out of 100 leads, I have 30 really good. In other words, the phone number's good, the email's good, the property's good, no airship affidavit problem, stuff like that. And this is before title. But then when you get to this 30, that's still going to wash out to a certain level. But man, out of 30 low level, low funnel people, if you can't get your 5, you got a problem with the organization, right? So we can get it to you. But this is how it phases up. Month 1 is 300 impressions, people seeing my ad. 4% click-through rate. Most ad campaigns, especially if they're new or if you got one that's not seasoned, it takes us a minute to get that thing mature, okay? And so that's going to climb over time. There's no shortcut to that, okay? Just with good quality monitoring and handling it. So that generates you 12 leads. If you do the Y factor, right, again, 1 out of 3, just so we're not confusing you, that's about 4 leads. Out of 12 leads, 4 real deals. Let's say only 2 stick. Well, you're already at 2, okay? Month 2, let's say we get to 600 impressions. People saw my ad, people clicked it through. These are mostly be calls. And you guys take 36 leads down and you convert 12 into deals, right? That's 12. Let's say half of them make it all the way through that 30, 45 day window. REI like I do. So let's say 6 stick. I've already met my goal, but I haven't met my goal with my numbers. And the reason why this is important is, let's say month 3, we do get to that 1,000 impression, right audience, right target. They're clicking because we're meeting what they're looking for. Gives me 80 leads, right? Gives me the 80 leads, 1 out of 3, okay? 1 out of 3 using that factor is 27 potential deals, 30 to 45 day closing window. Let's say 60 to be fair. So 13 and a half deals in a given month. So you should have these problems. I need 2 of him, 2 of her, and 4 more of those, right, for me to get that done. Okay. So, this is how we want you to look at it. But remember, we're after the low funnel target. Then phase 2, okay, when we get here to that stable impression share, stable click-through rate, we want to make sure to do that. And so that's the now factor. These people in that 30 to 60 day window, that's where you do the text messaging, the mailers, the email campaigns, because they've already seen who you are and clicked on your stuff. So you're more relative to them. And then that's how you usher them into the next phase, right? They're going to call you because you sound familiar, look familiar. I've seen this stuff. Low key, low pressure. I've already hit you because I had a need, right? But it wasn't right now. It's a need coming up. So this is how you want to look at your business. You never want to look at anything in a 30-day window. You want to look at it in a 90-day window. So I got 3 funnels, right? Okay. So let's say out of 100 leads in a given month, right? I net out 30 workable deals. So I have 30 here and I close, let's say I close 7, right? 7 deals. That leaves me 23 opportunities still working in the pipeline plus my next 30, as long as my ratios are clicking, which we're going to get to that, in due time. So now I've got 53 opportunities, and let's say I close 9, right? Because I'm getting better, right? Maybe I'm found different resources of money. Maybe I'm flipping or wholesaling better, dumping off properties, making something out of them, okay? Maybe selling, transactions to other people, right? Then out of 9 out of 53, so, I'm still at 42 plus 30 that month. So you see what's happening. And then what happens by that third month, whatever's no good is falling off, goes to dead file. Then it starts to balance out. So you should always have a bank between 50 and 100 opportunities in a given month. Then you're, closing an extra 12 deals a month. You see that? See how I'm doing it? If you can go from 5 a month to 7, 9, 12 with that exponential, then, that's how you get to that, $100,000 a month mark, right? In revenue. Okay. So that puts you at $1.2 million. Okay. So that changes your EBITDA, and it changes the dynamics of the whole thing. You'll get challenged with core teams that can help crunch that out for you because the flow's there. But it takes us a little bit to get that flow there. You never had it before. This campaign or this Google account you have, your Google Analytics 4, your website, none of it's prepared for this kind of jam. We're going to go get it set up, okay? That is what you're paying for, sir. And that is what's going to help you get into that, minimum $100,000 a month, so you can bet on that you're going to be over the 1 million mark, $1.2 million range, by the end of the year. So that's the goal. All right, brother. Okay. See you.